Yet another typhoon making landfall in Guangdong province. Only days after Mirasol, now we have Paolo, also known as Matmo, coming on shore just across Haikou and Zhejiang in southern areas of Guangdong, China. This is a video out of there. Typhoon strength winds continuing to impact that area. 150,000 people were estimated to have been evacuated. I've been seeing some reports of injuries, but no deaths at this time. Granted, this is a powerful storm system, so hopefully everybody is staying safe. I'm meteorologist Robert Spetta, always do my best to break down these storm systems with no hype, just giving you the latest forecast out here. Now, in this update, I'm going to talk about Typhoon Matmo as it continues to work its way across southern China. I have a separate update on our other storm system located towards the south and east of Japan, also known as Halong out there. All right, so here's a look at the current radar imagery out of China. And yeah, you can see this still has a big donut-shaped eye wall on it. Onshore winds continuing to impact Zhejiang, home to about 7 million people. It really blows your mind, especially as an American. You get kind of stuck in the American media sphere, if you will. How many just massive cities are out here? Haikou, home to millions of people. Zhejiang, just across the peninsula, 7 million people. I mean, that would rival some of the biggest cities in the United States. You got Hong Kong just towards the east. A lot of people know Hong Kong, though. And yeah, they're just getting impacted by a full-on about Cat 2 to Cat 3 strength storm system. This is microwave imagery, by the way. You can peer through the upper level clouds, get a good idea of what this overall system looks like as it comes on shore over the past 24 hours. Because once you get away from microwave imagery and you see the actual infrared satellite, it does look like it's disrupted a little bit as it's moving towards Kinzhou and eventually into northern areas of Vietnam. Staying well towards the north of Hanoi, though. You're probably going to see some inflow with that moisture wrapping in around the back side of it. But at least Hanoi is kind of missing out on the worst of this. So taking a look at our forecast here from the Joint Typhoon Warning Center. That's the U.S. military's forecasting agency. The key takeaway I want to show you with this, yes, it's still a typhoon. But look at the wind field. That's his outer semicircle here. It just extends, just the girth of this. So the tropical storm strength winds definitely have a big reach on this. And that's going to be impactful for our friends in northern Vietnam. As it moves further towards the west, our storm system is going to continue to kind of plow its way across that country there. And yeah, you still could be looking at some damaging winds. Not typhoon strength, but enough to knock things around just a bit. But yeah, let's take a look at our forecast here with Matmo as it moves off towards the north and west. I had the wrong graphic in the northwest part of that graphic there, by the way. That was for the other typhoon, which I got a separate video on, by the way, so make sure you check that out. So Matmo coming across just towards the north of Hanoi. It's going to dissipate out over the mountains of northern Vietnam and southwestern China. Anytime that does happen, though, it often squeezes out a ridiculous amount of moisture, which causes some serious flooding. So that's going to be one of the big issues in that area. But for now, I mean, I got a feel for Guangdong. I'm sorry, but they just been getting one storm after another. There's not much of a break in the forecast here. Well, there is a break in the forecast, not much of a break in the hindcast. It does look like things should calm down for the time being for our friends out there. So, yeah, that's what's happening with Typhoon Matmo as it moves towards the north and west. Like I said, I'm going to have a separate video on Halong approaching Japan and how it could impact Okinawa or maybe Kyushu and Shikoku here in that extended outlook. As always, though, hey, if you got any questions or anything like that, I would love to hear from you. This graphic isn't right. It's not sunny in every single spot across Asia. Oh my goodness, I gotta update my data on that. Let's see if the Philippine one's looking right. This is better. Okay, there we go. Goodness gracious. This is my coffee cup for this morning. All right. Serious note, though. Hope everybody's staying safe. As the graphic shows above me here, not an official forecasting agency, and never say I am. I just try my best to relay this information. Even if a storm system is hitting an area that a lot of people aren't watching from, I know a lot of you are just kind of curious what's happening across this area and just following typhoons in general and how they have just an impact on our communities here. So, number one thing, of course, as always, is stay safe. Okay, friends? Hope you're having a good day.